Hi everyone, let's begin our lesson. Today we'll speak about American schools, elementary school, 10th grade, Toktokan Regional Gymnasium Boarding School, Abdisatarova Toktokan. Now, let's look at the objectives of the lesson. Objectives to teach the students new vocabulary and to give information about the USA elementary schools. To teach them how to pronounce new words, to teach them to use them in practice. Indicator: if the students can learn some new words, if they can analyze themselves, if they can answer the given questions, if they can make sentences. Expected results: students can learn new words connecting elementary schools, and they are able to translate the text. They are able to analyze the text. Try to answer these questions, please. Do you remember your first day at school? How was that day? What impressions do you remember? At what age did you go to school? And do you like that day? Let's talk about American elementary schools. You can find it from your textbooks. Children in the USA go to school at the age of 6. They are also called a grade school. Children go to elementary school to the age of 12. In elementary school, children study 5 days a week. At the beginning of the lesson, children sing a song about American flag. Every lesson lasts half an hour. Teacher has technical aids in every lesson. 2 assistants of teacher walk and correct their mistakes. They have lunch at 12 to 12:30. After that, they have physical training on the playground. Then they have one more lesson. This is a lesson of nature study. It is 1:30. They go home. And now, please, prepare your copybooks and write down unknown words and their definitions and translations. Try to find yourselves. Grade schools, nature study, school attendance, physical training, technical aids. Okay, let's revise the text. At what age American children go to school? At 6 age, yes, you are right. What is called elementary school? Grade school, yes, you are right. How many days do American children study in a week? Perfectly, 5 days. When do they have lunch? Sure, at 12 p.m. What do they have after lunch? Great, they have physical training. Now, let's watch a video about a day in elementary school in USA.
Our doors open at 8:50, so we have an arrival window where students are entering the building, they're getting to their classroom. Students who live more than a mile and a half from school are provided bus transportation. Students who live less than a mile and a half from school are considered walkers. Our walkers arrive at school in a variety of ways. They may ride bikes, they may walk, their parents may choose to drive them and use the car line for drop-off. Some of our students also come to school via daycare vans. When students come into the building, they're going to head to their classroom and get their backpack hung up, take their coat off, they're going to unpack their folders and materials, they're going to get settled at their desk and perhaps start a morning activity ready for the bell to ring at 9:05. I think the traditional view of an elementary school is that there's a teacher in front of the classroom standing, talking, and we certainly still have that. You'll see a variety of settings where students learn. The students may be learning from each other. They may be working in a group to solve a problem. You're going to see some different seating arrangements than we were used to when we were in school, right down to different types of actual chairs, or maybe no chairs at all. Students may be seated on the floor with slates. So you're going to see students in a variety of settings and probably moving a lot more. We also now are integrating technology. Students may be accessing learning materials, completing assignments on the Chromebook, even turning them into their teacher that way, or they may be working with a partner, collaborating and sharing materials back and forth. Our elementary day core subject areas are math, English language arts, science, and social studies. In math, students are focusing on number sense, problem solving, and fact fluency. In English language arts, or ELA, students are participating in reading, writing, and speaking and listening activities. In science, students are focused on inquiry-based learning, using hands-on activities to observe and question the natural world.
Thank you very much for watching the video. Let's have Venn diagram. Find similarities and write in the middle of the circle. Now I have found some differences between elementary schools in the USA and elementary schools in Kyrgyz Republic. For example, in the elementary schools of USA, children study at the age of 6, and lessons last 30 minutes. But in the elementary schools in Kyrgyz Republic, children start to study at the age of 7 and lessons last 45 minutes. And now please find yourself similarities and write down in the middle. This is the exercise 3. In your textbooks, translate the sentences. Mark Hopkins was a noted 19th century educator in the USA. More public money is spent for education than for the nation's defense. Knowledge is still ultimate objective of education. Harvard College was founded in 1630. It followed the Oxford and Cambridge models. Now your home task is to retell the given text, to learn unknown words, to write composition. My first step to school. In this lesson, you were great. Thank you very much. See you next time.